everyone, and welcome to Bumby. Welcome to a Flylady cleaning and decluttering video. Well, this will be video number 8 and number 9. But I had a problem with video number 8 because I lost the footage. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I did. I kind of changed a little bit of decor. I did some deep cleaning and some shelving, and I also cleaned the utility room. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I did, but like I said, I'm really sorry I lost footage on that video. The next thing that we're going to be doing, I want to deep clean my glass stove, and we're going to be doing that with some cleaner and some razor blade to make sure it's nice and clean from any spills from cooking. I like to do that at least once a month. So let's get started with putting some of that liquid on the stove so it starts to soften up the glass top, and then I'll show you around what I did in the utility room, the shelves, and a little bit of the decor that I kind of moved around in the kitchen. Okay guys, so I use this glass cook cleaner by Wyman. I've had it actually for 2-3 years now, so it goes a long way. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it here to the stove, and I'm just going to let it sit for a little while. I'm just going to kind of rub it in with my fingers. I'm not going to worry about these two because we never use those. And then using these Dollar Tree razors, they come 4 for $1. I'll be using one of these to scrape the stove. This will not scratch the stove in any shape or form, but when you do use a razor blade, make sure you use a new one every time you're going to do this. So once I use this to do the stove, I'm just going to go ahead and toss it and make sure that I don't reuse it again. Okay, we'll let this sit for a little bit. Let me show you everything that I did when I lost that footage. Okay, so this wall here, I wiped everything down over here. And I also kind of organized my rolling pin and more of my vintage tools into this crate. I'm not sure I like it. Everything kind of just blends in. You really can't see my vintage rolling pins. So I'm going to be working on another idea on how to display those. Here's where I have my fresh produce. Okay, these shelves here, I went ahead and I changed the decor on the top shelf a little. And I wiped everything down. And then in this shelf I did the same. I wiped everything down, and I took out the coffee pot that I just recently got and the 2 coffee cups just to start decorating for spring. Here I've removed this basket from the pantry, and it's just got snacks that are individually wrapped that we eat once in a while. And I just put it here on top of the bread box. So I had these 2 baskets in the garage, and I decided to hang them up here in this wall. I no longer drink soda for like 2 years now, and this is what I drink. It's peach tea, and this is from the Walmart brand, and they're sugar-free. And then here is the lemon one. I thought this looked really cute here, and it also gave me the storage that I need for my teas. And then in the next one, what I did is I pulled out all my vintage cookie cutters, and I placed them here in this basket as well. And I think that looks good. This piece that I actually made this DIY using Dollar Tree items. And then of course I hung more of my vintage tool collection here. So yeah, I think that turned out cute. Okay, so off the kitchen here, I have a utility room. This place was built in the 1950s. So actually here is the washing machine. And then I have the dryer connected in the garage. So I wiped down and cleaned the washing machine. I do have Rika, my cat's food on the washer because with the new dog, he eats her food. So over here I wiped all these decorations down. Over here on top of the water heater, I also wiped everything down, and I wiped down the water heater. Let me share with you why I have this doll. My great-grandmother, her name was Andrea, came from Nigeria, Africa, to Cuba, and this is my great-grandmother on my mother's side. I don't have a picture of her. I don't know what she looks like. She was very dark. She was black-skinned. She always wore a scarf on her head, and she always wore a white apron. So when I saw this, it reminded me of my great-grandmother, and I picked her up at a thrift store. And I also picked up this one here. See the scarf on the head and also the white apron. And that's one made out of wood. So yeah, so that's just a reminder to me of my great-grandmother, Andrea. Over here in the shelf where I have all my cows, I wiped everything down and cleaned everything on this shelf here. Here's where I have my detergent pods that go in the washer. And then over here, I took that plant into the shower and I sprayed it down. I cleaned and wiped everything here down. I also cleaned the inside and the outside of my microwave. And I also cleaned over here this area where I got this at a garage sale, and that's where I add the lid to my microwave. Over here, this wall, everything here was wiped down. I love this. Dear Lord, if you can't make me skinny, please make my friends fat. Amen. I think that's so cute. So yeah, everything here was wiped down. I just realized here is where I have my broom and my mop. I'm going to be removing these from the Swifter mop because I'm no longer going to be using this mop. Okay. So everything here is clean, organized, wiped down. Too bad that I lost footage me cleaning all this. Over here on top of the fridge, I did wipe and clean everything and the cabinets behind all that decor. Over here I kind of changed things around, added lemons and my lemonade sign and my lemonade squeezer here, or orange juice squeezer. That was sent to me by a subscriber, Lisa. Thank you so much, sweetie. You don't know how much I enjoy this gift. Here's that piggy that I just got at a thrift store. I think he looks adorable right there on the cabinet. Okay, and over here I did a little bit of moving around as well. I brought one of my vintage scales and I put some apples and pears. Those are Foss, of course. I got those at a thrift store. Got a big bag like for $1. I put my new little butter dish here. And then there is my vintage tool centerpiece got a lot of comments on this. You guys said you really love this idea, and I love it as well. I enjoy seeing it while I do dishes. And it has some real nice name brand vintage tools. It really does. It's really, really cute. Okay, now let's clean that stove. I'm going to start scraping all this down. Okay, now I'm going to wipe it down. You know, it's a shame. I wish I would have gotten this glass top stove brand new. People that used to live here were not very good at keeping up with it and cleaning it correctly. That's looking much better. Really get everything off of here. So remember guys, use a new razor blade every time you do your glass stove. So this one I'm just going to throw away. And don't be scared if you put some kind of cleaner on it, or even a little bit of Dawn, or if you want to, you can do also some baking soda with a little bit of water and make a paste and put that on the stove and use it as your cleaner as well. But don't be scared, the razor blade is not going to scratch your glass stove. Okay, so let me get started on doing all the bottom cabinets here. I already did the top ones. And I'll be using my awesome cleaner with bleach from the Dollar Tree. Okay guys, that is it for today. This will be video 8 and 9. And again, I apologize. I don't know what happened when I recorded that video. I also recorded a giveaway with my dad pulling out the tickets. And I also lost that video. And for a couple of days I was very upset. But you know what? You can't get upset for little stupid things like that. Okay, I showed you that I did it. I did do it. And if I lost the footage, oh well. Thank you guys for all the comments on my last video, the jewelry holder organizer DIY. I will make more. I want to make one for the necklaces, and I want to make one for earrings, and I also want to make some kind of organizer that could sit there on my vanity for like my face creams and all of that I like to use at night before I go to bed and take a shower. I sit there and I like to do, you know, my lotions and stuff like that. Okay guys, thank you so much for all the love and the support, and thank you to all the new subscribers and the old subscribers. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video, and we'll see you tomorrow with more Flylady cleaning and decluttering videos. Bye bye.